So you've decided to start your own online business. So one of the first and most important decisions you're gonna have to make is choosing the right platform to sell on. Shopify, TikTok Shop, Etsy, they all work differently and have their own pros and cons. After using all three platforms over the last 2 years and generating over 8,000 orders, I've seen it all, the good, the bad, and the ugly. In this video, I'm gonna break it all down for you so you can make the right decision from the start and save yourself a ton of headache. Now let's start with the main building block of having your own respectable business, and that is having your own website. The option here that we're going to speak about is Shopify, and in all honesty, I'm not even going to go into the other platforms like Wix, Squarespace. Don't bother yourself with any of those platforms because they are not worth it. If you're looking for a single place to sell your products, your own website where you run your empire however you want, your own policies, your own shipping policies, then look no further than Shopify, which was actually built specifically for e-commerce. To break down Shopify into simpler terms, think about it as your brick and mortar store, but online. You get to select what collections to display, exactly how to place all the different products on your website, when to run promotions and discounts, what your shipping and return policies are. Pretty much you can do whatever you want on this website as long as you're not scamming your customers essentially. One of the biggest pros of having your own Shopify website is that you're not at the mercy of the marketplace or the platform that you are selling on, which can lead to shutdowns if the app potentially gets banned, or if they suddenly suspect you're doing something and just completely ban your shop, they can shadow ban you. It leaves you safe to all of these potential risks. You own your entire store, you own your data, you own your policies, and most importantly, you own your customer data. So when a customer comes onto your Shopify website, you can collect their email and their phone number to have no matter what happens, so you can always reach out back to them in the future with marketing communications, promotional communications, or to try to get that sale across. Honestly, the list of pros for having your own Shopify website is endless, and I recommend anyone who is taking their online business seriously to at least get set up with a very basic Shopify website. It can be on the most basic free theme, getting all your products listed up there, getting at least your own website, your own domain, so that you can control that store. The main con to Shopify, and this isn't honestly to their own fault, but is that you need to bring in your own traffic. This can be done through either owned media, earned media, or paid media. Paid media is the typical advertisements that you expect on Facebook, on TikTok, on Pinterest, on Instagram to drive people over onto your site, and you pay for this traffic. Earned media is when an affiliate or an influencer gets your product, they promote it, and then they direct people over to your website to complete their purchase. And owned media is through your organic social media platforms, like creating your content on TikTok, Instagram, and Pinterest to get people over onto your website, and this is done totally free. But if you're not very good at content creation, if you don't have the money to spend on ads, it's going to be very difficult for you to get people on over to your website because Shopify is not going to bring them in. Now, over the last 2 years using Shopify, I've honestly had an amazing experience. I've really enjoyed being able to make my own rules, my own policies, not having to accept BS returns where customers return empty packages or try to make a return over 2 months later. I've also enjoyed doing pre-orders on Shopify as I give myself more time to fulfill the order. Other platforms do not allow you to do this. Now let's move over to Etsy. Etsy is very popular with handmade and print-on-demand products, and many people in these specific niches think that Etsy is the only platform to sell on. Now, Etsy does come with its own pros. Since it is a marketplace, they will take care of bringing traffic over to your products. As long as you have good SEO, good product images, and you're selling products that are actually being searched, Etsy is going to do all the work for you in getting your product in front of the right eyes based on that customer's interests. Now, this right here can save you a ton of time, money, and effort because you don't have to create your own content to make sure that your Etsy listings are seen. Now, the immediate flip side to this benefit is that Etsy comes with very hefty fees. They will charge you 20 cents just to list up your product. They will again charge you a relisting fee of 20 cents once that product sells, and this comes on top of transaction fees when you get a sale that are charged both to your sale price and also to your shipping fee. So before selling on Etsy, make sure you have a strong understanding of your product costs, your profit margins, so that way you can accurately estimate how much money and profit you're actually getting in your pocket. Considering Etsy doesn't operate as a social selling platform, it relies heavily on you being very active and creating new listings almost every single day. I started to see great results on Etsy once I started posting 1 to 3 listings a day every single day. But even with this, another big downside to Etsy is that it can be incredibly inconsistent. Take earlier this month, for example. I started off on fire, getting at least 1 to 3 sales a day every single day, and then one day I actually got 4 sales, which I was very happy with. To then the next day get 0 sales, the day after that get 0 sales, and the day after that get 0 sales, and see an immediate slowdown of both traffic and sales on my Etsy store. Now, I hadn't changed necessarily anything. I was still researching items that were selling. I was still listing up actively every single day, and I was staying on top of my SEO and product images. But God knows what goes on behind the scenes at Etsy, and they can very quickly turn off the tap on you. The other downside to Etsy is that they don't allow you to create content on the platform that is going to help in promoting your products. Essentially, all you have is your listing images, and if you want to include a video with that listing, but there isn't a certain tab where customers can swipe through and see videos of the sellers on Etsy promoting their products or anything like that. Overall, I think Etsy is a very solid marketplace to sell on, and considering that they're going to do a lot of the heavy lifting for you when it comes to getting you sales, I suggest everyone just set up their own Etsy website as well and have it play along with the other marketplaces or platforms that you're selling on. And last but not least, I'm incredibly biased when I say this, but TikTok Shop, in my opinion, is the biggest opportunity in e-commerce, and this is exactly what I said almost 2 years ago when I first started and documented my entire journey on the platform. Because 2 years on, or less than 2 years on from that day, TikTok Shop allowed me to quit my 9 to 5 because my business immediately saw results and they were very sustained as well. Now, the beauty of TikTok Shop is it eliminates all friction for your customers when they want to complete your purchase. So I recommend creating organic content on TikTok to drive people over to your Shopify website, but they still have to go on over to your profile, click the link in your bio, go to your website, locate that product that you promoted, and go through the whole checkout process. But with TikTok Shop, they can immediately see that product in the video, click the orange cart right there on that video, and complete their purchase in as little as 5 seconds. This is why I recommend TikTok Shop to every new beginner who is just starting to launch their e-commerce business. You absolutely cannot lose with this platform, and the potential for immediate skyrocketing growth is incredibly high and unlike any other place. Other TikTok Shop benefits include their extremely robust affiliate program, where you don't have to pay influencers who have hundreds of thousands of followers and generate thousands and hundreds of thousands of dollars a month. You don't have to pay anything up front. And the second incredible benefit to TikTok Shop that you're not going to see on any other platform is their subsidized programs. They subsidize coupons for you that your customers can use on orders, and they reimburse you for these coupons. Take, for example, yesterday I did a live stream and TikTok gave me 8 $10 coupons for my viewers to use. As I was on live, I announced to them that they can now get an extra $10 off of their order with this coupon. The beautiful part about this is they were getting $10 off their order, and I was getting reimbursed from TikTok Shop, which means my profits go up and my sales also increase. Now, it's not all perfection over at TikTok Shop, and there's one small, or rather pretty big area that they missed out on, and that is their seller support. It is absolutely horrendous, and you will never see anything as bad as their seller support. To put it into perspective, if you have any issues with your shop, any disputes with customers, or anything of that sort, and you go and submit a ticket, you will get a response from a bot, which is incredibly frustrating. I mean, imagine seeing your business losing out on sales, or things are going wrong, and you want to get immediate help, and you get an AI response that just quotes something from their policy. Oftentimes, you're going to need to go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth to eventually get to a real person who is more than likely going to be incredibly incompetent and just close your ticket after a few weeks of back and forth. Definitely keep that in mind. There's a very high risk also of random bans on TikTok Shop with bullshit reasoning, because again, they're using an AI software to regulate all of this. So there you guys have it. I hope this video gave you some clarity by me listing the pros and cons of all of the different platforms, and I want to leave you with this final message. In all honesty, the best way to get started is to sell on every single one of these platforms. I completely regret not adding Etsy to my toolbox when I first started. I regret not really leaning into my Shopify website when I first started. So guys, make sure you go and take advantage of everything that you have at your disposal. Think about it as a toolbox, and the more tools you have in your toolbox, the handier they're gonna come during moments of struggle. Thank you so much for watching this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Down below, you will find my free course that breaks down how to get started with e-commerce as a complete beginner. And also make sure you tap into my TikTok Shop journey right here to provide you some inspiration as you start your own e-commerce business. I'll see you in the next one. I'm out.